Okay, hello everybody, welcome back to the Dudes YouTube channel, and today we're back with the Newcastle United career mode. Pretty big episode today. The first game that we're going to be playing is against second place Manchester. I think they're second place, Manchester United. I might have just made that up, but we've got Manchester United first game anyway. It'll be a big one. I'm wearing the wrong black and white today. I'm wearing a Juventus top instead of a Newcastle one. It doesn't really matter, does it? But yeah, we're hit with a lot of problems going into this game. Lenormand's injured for 2 months. Trippier's suspended. Isak is still preparing to come back from injury. So the bench is looking a bit rigid. The start lineup's not looking great at the back, especially with Kelly and Toure there. But we'll have to try and work around things in today's episode. We're not going to see Lenormand at all. Trippier we'll see back in. It's just for this United game, which is going to be a massive issue. Anyway, Mason and Jacob, both welcome to the stream. How we're both doing today. It's a Thursday. We are approximately 6 hours away from it being Friday. Friday's a beautiful day. It is indeed. Saturday would be a good day, but I've been let down. Very disappointing news. Obviously, yesterday we heard that Conor Bennett apparently failed the drug test. He got interviewed about it, but he didn't really say yes or no. Like, if he did fail it or not, he just kind of said, like, oh, I'm a clean fighter. He didn't really say yes or no. He wasn't really asking the questions. But yeah, I don't know what to say about it, to be honest. I'm disappointed in him. I've been following him his whole professional career so far, and now he'll return. He'll fight again, but it's just not going to be the same. No one's going to want to like watch him. You know, everyone hates him now. I don't really have hatred towards him. I'm just disappointed, and you know, I'll still watch his future fights. I'll still support him, but I'm just overall disappointed the fact that you do such a thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. You have to move on from these things. Kira, mate, welcome. Just got in from the gym. Let's go. That's great. Just got in from the gym. Guess what I'm doing? Preparing a fucking energy drink. I should probably start doing some light workouts, to be fair. Conor Ben washed. Yeah, you couldn't really say wash, but the fact that he had to take drugs to try and beat Chris Eubank Jr. is a bit of an issue. Today's flavour, people, we are trying the... well, I've ripped the thing off. Shit. Anyway, it's Purple Storm. I've got no clue what this would be. It smells... I don't know what it smells of, to be honest. I've never smelled that in my life. So, I guess we'll have to find out the hard way of what... I'm struggling to find out what that smells like, to be honest. All the other flavours have, like, the flavour on the name. Purple Storm. I have no clue what this could be. John Jones was called Juicy. Look how he turned out. True. But I feel like John Jones could still fight in the UFC very well, in my opinion. You start going to the gym, yeah. It's tough to keep on it. Like, I think I went to an actual gym for like 4 months. But then I started work and it was like, I'm not trying to make this an excuse, but it's probably up there as one of the biggest excuses. Obviously I started work, and when I come home from work I'm shattered. I didn't really have the time out to stream and everything. I didn't really have the time to go to the gym, and that's why I started buying equipment for my house. But then I also just stopped using that over periods of time. And to be honest, I don't know why. It's not really a motivation thing. I mean, I do have the time. I don't know. I do need to ask myself that question, to be fair. Well, he's ended up with a criminal record, but he'd still be a really good fighter on the UFC. It's the same with Conor Ben. Like, he's going to bounce back from this. Conor Ben's still probably going to become a world champion at some point. It's just, unfortunately, he can't do it anytime soon. I'd imagine he'll be suspended. I think the fight will still go ahead. Bloody, what do you call it? the fight will still go ahead. Chris Eubank Jr. will fight Conor Bennett at some point. Just depends how long Conor Bennett will be suspended for, if he gets suspended, that is. Which, court taking drugs, surely is a few years suspended from boxing. It's got to be. Want to run from the police with a fire? No, but what I'm saying, yeah, like, you'll not return to the you'll not return to the UFC, but I'm saying if he still had fights in the UFC, a criminal record and run away from the police, whatever, wouldn't take anything away from his fighting ability. That's what I'm trying to say. Obviously, he's not going to come back to the UFC, but I still think he'd beat. It's not really a fight I could name who could beat a John Jones in the UFC. Well, there is, but right. Purple Storm. I'm still struggling to find out what this tastes like. The only way I can describe it, it tastes purple. It tastes like the colour purple. You know, like a raspberry, like a grape kind of flavour, I don't know. Right, Manchester United, what they got then? Buendia, Martial on the left. Alba. Bailey, that's not Eric Bailly, is it? Samu, okay, so weird United side. Very weird United side, we'll put them in the red. There's a purple stone. I honestly couldn't fucking tell you. It just tastes like a raspberry, maybe, I don't know. Fighting the world, probably. Oh yeah, he could fight elsewhere, but I doubt you'd do that, because the money probably wouldn't be good. He doesn't really need to fight though. I mean, he proved himself. His time in the NBA. His time in the What am I trying to say? His time in the UFC, like he proved pretty much everything. There's not really much else to prove. Right, we're gonna go. Actually, I'll start Gimenez. We'll try him at least. Why not? Not that he deserves it, but we'll go with that anyway. Right, Manchester United first game. Marston doesn't get into England World Cup squad, but yeah, I can't see him not getting into England. But well, I could actually. I could see him not getting into England. It's all down to Gareth Southgate now, isn't it? He fully well deserves it. Yeah, Leicester aren't doing great, but surely, regardless of the results that Leicester have had this season, like 1 win and 9, he's got to bring up Maddison. He's got to. Maddison would perform like this at the top of the table. Right, big game this, big game. Brazil win the World Cup. I'm not going to jump on the hype. I've always done this. I'm not going to jump on the hype because everybody and their mothers are saying Brazil are going to win the World Cup. I'm not going to jump on that hype because if Brazil don't win the World Cup, everyone will just call them shit. So I'm going to go with some surprising team like Denmark or so. I think Denmark will... In my predictions video, which was like 3 months ago or whatever, I did predict Denmark to make the semi-finals and then lose to, I think it was Brazil. I don't know. Denmark wouldn't beat Brazil, to be fair. I doubt. I think England are out of conversation. I think we'll be so much better in the World Cup than we have been in some of these friendly games. Well, the Nations League. I think we'll be so much better, like 10 times better in the World Cup. But that won't take away from like the teams that we might have to play with. Like group stage, you would really, really, really expect us to make it through that group. I think you have to win every game. You have to win every game in that group. There is no denying that fact. What's the toughest team would come up against? USA probably, but I mean USA. Oh shit! You've got to beat USA. It's 1-0. Jesus, you've got to beat USA. Iran are going to be a piece of piss. And Wales. I think Wales would be the only team that would beat them in that group. But in the round of 16 already, you're either going to be playing a team like Senegal or the Netherlands. Senegal, I think, will beat. But I don't know about the Netherlands. They can be a bit shit. They're unbeaten in like 10 games or something internationally though. So I don't know. They're looking solid. They're all looking solid. Go on, Wilson. Save. Players plus stars more goal contributions than De Bruyne. Well, there you go. This is what I'm saying. Like, he could perform at the top of the league. It's no doubt about it. But Maddison, in the times he has played for England, hasn't really played too well. There's a massive differences in players, like, playing internationally than just with their teams in leagues. So, you never know. But it's worth a call-up. So because I've seen their squad depth. Yeah, their squad and their squad depth is immense, don't get us wrong. But I've always been like this. I just don't jump on the hype of stuff like this. Maddison, what a save. I've never been one to jump on the hype of a team. I mean, everyone was hyping up France and the Euros, and they were shit. You know, after I just win the World Cup as well, it was like round wins. Nah, I don't understand this whole like Iran are gonna beat England thing. You know what? Like, in all fairness, if Iran beat us, well done. But come on, like, yeah, we've been poor in the Nations League, but Iran, lads, Iran. There is no fucking way we lose to Iran. Handball. Scott McTominay. Brazil first, Spain second. So you're saying Brazil, Spain, final? I guess so. Maddison, Penn. Bottom left. Bottom right, sorry. Shit. It's when bottom right and we've scored 1-0. James Maddison, 24 goals in the Premier League this season so far. What a player. We're not even like halfway through the season yet. This man's projected to get like 50 goals. Just in the Premier League, that is. It's insane. We're ready for Europe next season, people. We're ready. As long as we just need to solve the injury problem, but I can't really sort that out. I wish you could like upgrade like physios and that, like backroom staff. Over time you just kind of build that up and then you rarely have any injuries. That would help. Just save. I've got England going out of I've got England going out in the quarterfinals. I think it's because we're playing France. I'll make an updated predictions video because this was before we even knew we had USA in the group. So I will make an updated predictions video. But I think my original one was that England would be playing France or Spain in the quarterfinals, and they'd beat us. Either team would beat us. I think knockout stage wise, this is going to be the toughest World Cup for England. Because you look at the teams that would. If you do like, right, why is Kelly like that? Take him out. If you look at some of the teams that, right, this defending's all over the fucking place. If you look at some of the teams that we could be playing in the knockout stages, it's ridiculous. Practically every like. It's like one team out of the top 10 in each, like, round of 16, quarterfinals, semi-finals, and then the final. It's ridiculous. Dark horses will be Denmark or Uruguay. Yeah, I think Denmark. I've thinking Denmark to get the semi-finals. I think Uruguay will be good. In my predictions video, I predicted Argentina-Uruguay final, and for Argentina to win it. It would be very interesting to see Uruguay do very well, because their team, in my opinion, is pretty underrated. Handball again, yes. I also feel like this would give time for Nunez to kind of get into some form. He's obviously going to get picked for Uruguay, and then he could go into the Premier League after the World Cup and just be like absolutely ridiculous. But it's all dependent on how they play as a team, I suppose. Maddison top left this time. Oh, he set the crossbar. Shit. It might be time to change the penalty takers, to be fair. That's 2 penalty misses for Maddison in the space of a few games. This will be good. Patters, hello. He will, but yeah, it just takes time. I mean, I thought Haaland would take time. Clearly not. He's just different fucking gravy, not lad. It's a shame that like Norway won't be in the World Cup, but this just means that, you know, Haaland's going to be extra fit and healthy for all of the tired players come back from the World Cup. So it's like he's probably going to be even better in the second half of the Premier League season, simply because everyone else will be so knackered, you know, coming back from the World Cup and everything. Especially if teams go on to like the final. It's like England. All English players who play in the Premier League will just be absolutely shattered if they get to the final. I mean, I know I said I wouldn't take notice of this World Cup. I will still do my best to watch all the games. Yeah, I'll still do all my best to watch all the games for England and, you know, get behind them, but it's just not the same. It's in the fucking winter. It's like, I think the final's on like the 22nd of December. So I'll be ready to fucking open my Christmas presents and I'm going to be watching a World Cup final. It just won't have that same summer feeling. Yeah, I'll be back soon, no bother. Regens was very stupid for saying how... Yeah, I've seen that clip on TikTok a few times in the past few days. It's pretty funny. Oh, Wilson, that is unreal. Maddison assist off the corner. If he doesn't bag a penalty, he bags an assist. Next Spain will win it in the final against Germany or France. I don't think France get the final. Germany will be an underrated team to go pretty far, in my opinion. Germany have a solid team. Predictions for top scorer, people. Predictions for top scorer. I want to go for, say if Germany do go far, I want to go for someone like Leroy Sané, you know. Leroy Sané, someone from Denmark, I don't know, like Poulsen or something, could be up there. I guess whatever team will go furthest, like, I mean, probably someone like Neymar will most likely be up there as well. Richarlison. The amount of assists that, like, Vinny and Neymar could bag with Richarlison playing in front, insane. Teller opens up his body, he's hit the post. Oh dear. What a chance to pretty much finish them off. Dark horse is Denmark or Wales. Yeah, I think Wales will do, but I've said Wales will beat us in the group. I think Wales will beat us in the group. 100%. I think that's the only team that will beat us in the group stage. We'll beat Iran. We'll beat USA. Oh, good block. But I don't think we beat Wales. Oh, it'll be a good game at least. It might be like a draw or something. Wales will give us a good game, definitely. Newcastle won 4-1. Did at the weekend, we did. Go on, Maddison. Oh, what a ball. Teller! What a save. Top goal scorer will be either Benzema, Kane, or Neymar. Yeah, Kane will be able to. Raphael, hello. I have a suggestion for a transfer. Okay. You like Miguel Almiron? Yeah. He's probably like my second favourite Newcastle United player. Ooh, that was risky, that from Kona. Beautiful challenge, Kelly. Nearly kept it in. Top scorer will be Mbappe. I'm going to bring Vardy on for Tell, he's not good. Get Anderson on for Kona. They're probably the only two subs I make. I'm not gonna lie. The Purple Storm flavour of Sneak Energy is competing with the Strawberry Millions flavour. It is competing very well. It might be the best flavour I've had yet. The Sneak Energy flavours are just getting better and better. I'm leaving the worst sounding ones till last though. Sour Apple does not sound very nice. What a ball. He's off. Thought he still hasn't scored for us. Brilliant passing there. Got an interception from Kelly. Done well. Edwards. Oh, Madaz. That was awful. Maxi. Oh, he's sent off. Maxi's sent off. Shit. Manchester United losing there, indeed. I thought it would be Portugal or England. Portugal never really do that well in international tournaments, bearing in mind the squad they have. Good save. But yeah, I think England... Well, I'm saying we'll reach quarterfinals. So, whether you think that is flopping, I don't know. He's on. Maddison's on to finish them off. Maddison, what a save. Beautiful ball, that. Might as well hit it. Kelly. But we'll win anyway at home. It was nervy towards the end. Brilliant win. Stay top of the league. They won the Euros. Yeah, how long ago? Fucking donkeys, no. 6 years? 6 years, is it? Was it more than 6 years? And we've had 2 international tournaments since. Wilson with man of the match. I should have went to Maddison, really. You know, I'm going to say it now. Just a moment of your time. Purple Storm, I think, genuinely is the best flavour of Sneak Energy so far. I think it beats Strawberry Millions. I'm surprised. I don't even know how to describe the taste. I do not know. No further... All I want to say is thank you to Sneak Energy for sending me this over. We've only got a few flavours left, I'm not gonna lie. We've got raspberry lemonade, bubblegum millions, strawberry watermelon, and sour apple. Not too sure about that one though. Can you buy Maddison? Somebody tell Raphael. Somebody tell him. Hold on. Fucking hell. Somebody tell Raphael. 16 appearances, 24 goals, 12 assists. Oh my god. Edwards has 9 assists. Oh, Jesus Christ. Look at how well everyone's doing. I tell you what, the youngsters are doing well out on loan as well. It's good to see. The Norman was good until he got injured. This is great to see. Everyone doing so well. Anderson needs more game time. Bruno just needs to play better. That is insane from Maddison. Jesus. Knowledge, welcome back, mate. Can you buy a player from my country? I don't know where you're from, mate. One assist from this lad, not great. Edwards, amazing so far. I'm thinking of bringing back Finley West from his loan deal, give him his debut in January. Look at how well Isak done. And then in the second game of the season he gets injured. For 4 months. He's out for a long, long time. Romania. I can think of a few Romanian players, but they're not good enough to fit into this team. Right, we'll probably just go same team. No need to really check. Actually, Isak is back from injury. Right, we'll have to change a few things. I think Simons goes up there. Trippier's got to be back in for Toure, I think. Put him there. El Capitan. No, we'll just come with that. Maxi hasn't been great, but I think he'll have a good performance here. Brentford, away from home. Finley Westwood. Don't fucking remind me of that kid. Jesus. He was so useless. Such a useless human being. He was sound, realistically, but what position do you need? Honestly, I'm not really looking for players. Actually, I am. I tell a lie. I'm looking to sell Bruno Guimaraes, so I'm looking to bring in a DM. But I've got Edson Alvarez on my shortlist anyway. Welcome back, Jacob. Right, away from home. Would you call this a hostile ground? No, I wouldn't either. Isak back to the bench. Trippier back from his suspension. Should be good. Should be good fun. Defences slowed down a little bit. I think in the first 5 games we got clean sheets, and then Trippier. Oh god, fucking hell. Then Trippier got injured, and this shit started to happen. But this shit's still happening when Trippier's back from his fucking injury and suspension. It's 1-0. That was way too easy. That was simply way too easy. Don't know what's went on at the back there. Communication error. Maxi. Tell. Got 1-2 with Wilson. On his left foot, what a save. Madison, bit of a deeper ball. Wilson, header off the line. Edwards back into the box. How did they keep that one out? That corner works nearly all the time. Trippier back to Maxi. Oh, that's beautiful. He's still got it. Little 1-2. Maxi, lovely football. If he's onside, that is immense. He's offside. No, he's not. What a finish. What a build-up. All come from St. Maximin. I told you you'd have a good game. I fucking said it. United are losing 1-0. Wait, the game's kicked off now. Oh, shit. I was meant to be watching that. I didn't realise it. I thought it kicked off at 8. Oh my god, they actually are losing. Oh no. Oh my god, look at the team they've put out as well. That is poor. That is very poor. Funny thing is, I do not feel bad for them one bit. I love seeing their fans kick off. Who are they blaming this loss on? The owners, let's guess. Guarantee they blame this loss on the owners. Shit. A brilliant equalising goal didn't really count for much, did it? Brentford aren't. They're not giving up. Simply not giving up. Beautiful finish, mind you. Roof of the net. Right. Back to square one, people. Back to square one. Trying to play these 1-2s with Maxi, but he runs into shite positions on the pitch. Botman, that's lovely. Madison with a little flick. Wilson. Tell just loses out. Look at the space they've got now. Botman's having to come and cover. Buemo gets it back into the box. What the fuck is going on here? 20 minutes in and we've conceded 3. What on earth is going on? It's way too easy. It's Kieran Trippier as well. Kieran Trippier's actually been the problem this game. Maxi over the top. Tell. Oh, the bounce nearly caught the keeper off guard. Madison into the box. Botman. Lovely pass. Maxi. What a finish. 3-2. Alan St. Maximin scores assist and a goal this game so far for him. Told you he'd have a good game. That's what I want to see. It's a beautiful recovery from the corner. Bruno wins it back in the midfield. Wilson. Mighty Tell. Maxi. Into a good position on the pitch. Maxi. Handball? He's given a pen. I don't know why it's been so apparently he hasn't. I don't know what the fuck he's given there. I don't know what he's given. He's given a free kick them, but what for? I have no clue. I thought you'd given a pen. Oh, it's a beautiful pass that. Tell out Wilson. Kone. Maxi into the box. Tell, turn, shoots. Madison chests it. Beautiful that. Beautiful defending from Kelly. Kone into Tell. Bruno out wide to Edwards. Beautiful delivery. Back out to Bruno. Gonna play it back out to Edwards. Tries to play it in. Bruno. Wins it. It's better from Bruno, that. He's on to it. Bruno! Oh, he's hit the crossbar. That build-up was insane. Who gets relegated? Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth. And I'm honestly going to go with Leeds. I think Aston Villa will be close. Bruno! Oh, that's unreal! Bruno Guimaraes with his first goal this season. That is unbelievable. What a finish. What a game he's having. Smashes it. Wow. Don't get much better than that. I don't think Southampton will go. Yeah, I think Leeds or Villa than Southampton. I honestly think Villa will be dangerously close. I mean, Gerrard's probably going to be gone by the time they're even mentioned in a relegation battle, I would imagine. So that might help them. But, I don't know. Ben, hello mate, hello. Got them in 14th. I predicted them to come 16th this season in my predictions video, but I don't know. It's a weird start of the season for them. I mean, they had a really good game against Chelsea, but they're struggling to beat like this harsh Aston Villa side. So I don't know what's going on there. You know, you're just getting beat. I know. It's embarrassing stuff like. Edwards, oh come on. Good ball that. Botman's there to deal with it though. Maxi. Good run into Tell. Madison! What a goal out of been. It's better Marcus Rashford or Nunes. It's actually a pretty tough question. I'm going to go with Marcus Rashford. I've always backed Marcus Rashford. Edwards. That's a beautiful pass that. Madison into the box. Edwards winning it. Wilson turn shoot. What a save. When you compare Rashford and Nunes, they are two different players. Well, if I had to say one was better though. Maxi, block. To be fair, Rashford's started to play at striker now instead of out wide. So then I suppose you can compare them. So we've only been playing there this season for the past few games though. Oh, that is beautiful. They've well worked that. Pope, what are you doing? What are you doing? You've saved it and then you've just given up. How do I take down this Brentford side? They are not leaving me alone. Unreal out from Madison. Oh, Madison was making a run then just stopped. It's on to it now though. Bruno into Kone. Wilson. Couldn't get the pass off. I'm going to have to make changes. I suppose you could say that. Right, let's get Isak on. There's a return. And I'm going to throw on Simons. I'm going to do it. Taking a bit of a risk there, but he's got like 2 assists this season. Just needs more game time to match it. Isak. That wasn't Isak, sorry. That was Tell. Isak in on the pitch yet. Wilson to Maxi. Is Madison off there? Yeah, he was. So someone first peak playing 2-7-1. What? Is that like a custom formation? A foul on them? Where did they get it from? I'd love to know. Madison, oh, Madison's been poor in this game. Very poor. Bruno, what are you... Maxi and Isak. Isak's returned from his injury. Isak slides it through to St. Maximin. Oh my god. We have just been outplayed. Simple as. Trippier, that's awful. That is awful. Finish. Well, we're finished. That's what that is. An embarrassing performance. Come on, Edwards. Save. Will have gone for Madison, I reckon. Loves his late goals. Good ball, that. Botman wins it. Willock. Edwards. What a save, mate. Strakoschka, I think that is, isn't it? He's ridiculous. Willock. Oh my god. He's useless, that lad, who we got from Napoli. Isak. Edwards. Oh my god, they're gonna get a sixth. Lovely trap back from Kelly. Doesn't matter, does it? Wow. Wow. Don't quite know what to say about that. Who am I as this? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty spot on, to be fair. Like, I'd definitely put Brighton a little further down. I don't think Brighton are going to hit the same without Potter. I know that they did just draw against Liverpool, which is a ridiculously good result from them. But yeah, I don't think they'll be playing the exact same. I think they'll drop off just a little bit. God, I don't know what happened in that game. Christ. United losing at half time, eh? Right. Got Chelsea next. So after that is our first loss of the season. 16 games it took. It's poor. It's very poor. We're starting to concede a lot more now as well. We need to turn things around. It's poor. And now we're dropped behind Manchester City. So, alright, Chelsea at home next. At home, so promising. Then we've got Leicester away. Promising this. Lukaku's back this season. Got Sterling there. It's a good team. It's a very solid team. Saw at the back though. I feel like that's going to punish them a little bit. I'm going to start Isak instead of Tell. Get him playing a little bit more. I'm going to bench Trippier. Have Anderson up. I think Willock in for Kone. They're the changes I'm going to make. Stop playing 5 at the back. The thing is, I played 5 at the back last season, like practically the whole of last season. And I ended up conceding 84 goals. I know it sounds unrealistic, but I conceded 84 goals with 5 at the back. I've conceded a lot less so far at this point in the stage, like in this season, than I was last season. And I'm playing 3 at the back, and with 2 wingers, not even fullbacks. So we're better off this way. It's still tough. I think that's just the game being the game. That's just the game being practically impossible to defend and keep a clean sheet. You know what I mean? Remember Hazard Rendees has a better finishing ability than Haaland. Care to comment? It's tough because I have to agree with the statement. I personally do believe our finishing ability is better than Erling Haaland. But unfortunately there is no footage of this. So I can't really back my point up there. But you've just got to take my word. Rafa should get the Wolves job. Oh, I don't know, like... Oh, I've conceded. Something needs to be done. Something needs to be done. We're starting to fall into the same place we were at last season. I kept 5 clean sheets in the first 5 games of the season. I thought that was it. I thought we'd found the perfect defence. Now all of a sudden I've conceded 22 goals this season. You know why I think this is? Lenormand. Lenormand being injured. As soon as Lenormand's been hurt, we've started to collapse at the back. I genuinely think that's why. He has their second. Very close to it. Go on, Edwards. Madison. Isak won it. Edwards has done very well. That's got to be some kind of foul ref. Edwards, what a ball! Ah. He's completely wiped him out there. Toure, beautiful win. Somehow the ball gets back to them. Toure, beautiful there. Yeah, it's going to be a Buchan. I'm not really surprised, Buchan for Kelly. I'm not surprised. Haaland invites me to a singles away. What a save. Jacob May, welcome back. How we doing today? A few hours away from a Friday. Can't wait. Can't wait for the weekend. Conor Ben fight's been cancelled, but that don't stop the party, people. That do not stop the party. We still partying hard this weekend. Madison, unreal. Wilson, take it down with your feet, please. You're never going to get the strength and power on that header. Take it down with your feet. It's a good pass, Sterling. Well in, Kelly, son. Bruno, little flick, Isak, Madison. It's cocky as fuck football, but it works. And Willock still doesn't manage to finish. Good you? Yeah. I'm decent. Edwards, beautiful ball. Willock, chest, hits one, knee power. What a pass first time. Edwards. What a delivery that is. Oh my god. Come on, we need to keep this pressure up. Back out Edwards. Maddison. Could have got a pass off there. That was the chance. Back to Maddison. Maddison! Get in! What a goal! James Maddison back on the score sheet. He was quiet against Brentford, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. The vice captain. Biggest club outside the Big Six, I'd say. Villa, Everton, Newcastle, Leeds in that order. Possibly. I think that's actually like the official order though, with like points won in the league and shit, so suppose you're not wrong in a way. Go on, Maxi. Go on, son. Unbelievable ball. Wilson, why are you headering it, man? Take it down with your feet, please. Biggest club outside the Big Six is Newcastle. We're going to be part of the Big Six soon. I've just now went to drink me drink with a fucking lid on. Villa have started to drop off, like history-wise, yeah, but they're starting to drop off. Newcastle are going to make modern-day history. Like, we're history in the making right now, actually. Like, we are the richest club of all time. Things are going to take a long time, like lifetimes, to get to certain places, but we're going to be such a dominant team in modern-day football, and it's going to go down in history. So whereas a lot of teams do have history in the past, we're going to be making history. We are making history. I mean, Manchester City are making history as it happens. It's ridiculous how good they are. Like, the Premier League trophies alone, some of the players like Haaland, De Bruyne with his assist tally, it's ridiculous. You're the most exciting project to watch right now? Possibly. Maybe not in, like, world football. In the Premier League and, like, English football and everything, yeah, probably. But there's probably a bigger thing on our, like Monaco produce ridiculous young talents. Barcelona with their young talents. Like, we're developing as a franchise, like the whole team Newcastle, not just like select individual players. It's not even just the men's team. I mean, the women's team are being able to play at St James's and everything now. It's like Newcastle United as a whole is just changing as we speak. It feels weird. It's a weird time to be in. You're so used to, like, as a Newcastle fan, that my 17 years of living, say maybe 12, 13 of them years have been, you know, watching football and being interested in football. All of them years have just been, like, not really looking forward to see Newcastle play. Even when we were in, like, the Europa League and that, I wasn't really looking forward to the games that much. I knew we wouldn't do that well, but now every weekend you're playing in the Premier League, even against a team like City, and you're like, you know what, I favour our chances in this game. I favour our chances. You never, obviously, if you're a lot older, you're like 50 or 60, you would have seen a good Newcastle side. Never would have I imagined to be sitting there the weekend being like, I fancy Newcastle's chances today. So even against Brentford, right? They've got a penalty somehow. What? This game needs to make its mind up. It's like even Brentford at the weekend. If this was the last season, I'd be like, yeah, Brentford are going to beat them. But I just don't think like that now. Let's get Kone on. And a Hoy Anderson on as well. Hopefully, Joran gets a game. Chance of the best. I think he won't play this season. I don't think he will. I think they'll hire him straight into the under-21s when he comes here in January, and he'll just start playing with them. So I don't think we'll see him. They've got another pen. Way, he's went the right this time. 2 penalty missiles for Lautaro Martinez. It's embarrassing, that. Oh my god, off the line. That was nearly embarrassing for us. Maxi clears. Go on, Wilson. Another foul! The ref's just given them these for free now. Toure. Come on, I beg we win this now. Madison. Hasn't got that much up with him. He's got an E1 actually. Maxi's made his run. Maxi! He's hit the crossbar! Follow up, get in! Get in, son. Alan St. Maximin. What a return from his injury. The injuries made this man better. 2 penalty misses. I shall say saves. And all of a sudden we're 2-1 up. Beautiful lot from Kelly as well. Two-ray little dink. Kone over the top. It's Callum Wilson, he's got the better of Koulibaly. Wilson. Ah. Chelsea still have their chances. And it's a good chance. It's a good chance. Oh my god. What a goal. Kai Havertz, what a finish. Oh my. Oh, FIFA signs away from comfortably getting into... Yeah, I'd say that. I do have to agree with that. We're still not at that level. I think even if we finish 7th this season, it's something to be fucking proud of, and it's something to look forward to, but I wouldn't be too hopeful about playing in Europe next season because we just don't really have the squad for it in my eyes. But if you get like 3 or 4 more, you know, like reasonable signings, and I feel like you have the squad depth then as well. As long as you don't get rid of too many players in the summer. So that can help as well with injuries that we have. Anderson. Wilson! Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Fucking hell. A chance to win it at the fucking dying end does. Callum Wilson. Beautiful challenge out from Tell though. A foul? Really? Ref needs questioning our first game league. Oh, Callum Wilson, he's getting dropped next game, people. I'm playing Tell and Isak. Drop Wilson. Drop Wilson. Can you scout Mbamba? Who? 2-2 draw with Chelsea.
Have you got time for just a few questions?
We could definitely get out of the group stage. Is it good enough for the Conference League though? I mean, you could possibly get out of the group stages, I suppose. Let's have a look at the Conference League then. Like, what teams are... When you've got Villarreal in there, they're probably not going to be in the Conference League next season.
Thank you so much.
West Ham. Anderlecht you've got on there. Cologne. Nice. Cologne, Nice alone, I think, would beat us. Slavia Praga would beat us. Basel. Fiorentina. Tell you, it's not easy. It isn't easy. Haaland's just won a Ballon d'Or. Wow. Fair dues. Fair dues. Haaland wins his first Ballon d'Or. Many more to come in my eyes. Right, we have a offer for Bruno Gimenez here at Manchester City. I'm not stupid enough to sell him to Manchester City. That would be daft. Slavia Praga would beat us. I can guarantee now they'd beat us. Right, Leicester City, they have made many changes. Jesus. Playing O'Brighton at right back now. They've got Ward in goal though. They have Ward in goal. Let's go with... I'm going to say Isak in for Wilson. And I'm going to put Jamie Vardy up there as well. Jamie Vardy against his former team. I'll go with Trippier in there. Left him out against Chelsea, was poor against Brentford. We conceded 6. We'll bring Simons up as well. Just to bring off the bench. Can't be a full Norman to be back. He already strengthens our team as soon as he goes in. But can't beat Praga. Look at the other results to Liverpool and Manchester City, mate. I think we beat Fiorentina. Oh, we get beat. Just because, you know, 1 week you draw 3-3 at City. Look at the end of last season. What was it, 5-0 against City or something, or 5-1, whatever it was. Look at the past 6 years or whatever against Manchester City. It's one game of football. Another bit of a point to prove. We can draw 3-3 to Manchester City, but then we'll go and draw fucking 1-1 to Bournemouth. We nearly get a point against Liverpool, but then we get a point against Bournemouth. It's like football completely changes in different aspects. 1-0 down to Leicester. That is a pain in the backside. As soon as I've brung Trippier back into the team, it's just falling apart at the back. I think it's clearly in. Might actually be close. That's still on the line, but they usually fast forward it. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. It is still pretty close. That Bournemouth team beats Praga. You think Bournemouth beats Slavia Praga? Jesus Christ. There's no way of proving this, of course, because Bournemouth can't play Slavia Praga. There'll be a way of proving it when Newcastle plays Slavia Praga later on in the next few years. Bruno, lovely ball. Vardy. Oh, it's beautiful. Isak gets his first goal back from his injury. 4 months out. Gets his first goal, and Vardy gets his first goal contribution in a Newcastle shirt, and it's against his former club as well. He still hasn't scored, but he's got himself an assist there. Isak back up and running, question mark, hopefully. Fully changed out the striking force for today's game. Tell benched for the 2nd game in a row. Wilson benched for, I think, the first time this season, I'm pretty sure. Has not been great. Maddison, what a ball. Vardy. Oh, that is poor. That is very poor. Come on, Konet. Use your strength, pal. Come on. You can't let a player shrug you off like that. Botman does well. What delivery. God, Vardy's passing. I know he's just got an assist, but... Bruno. Maddison. Kone. Oh, it's 2. Manu Kone. 2-1. Just like that. Turn things back around. I think you're underestimating our team. Not really. I'm not really underestimating the team. I'm just proving, because your point to prove the fact that we couldn't beat Slavia Praga, what was it? Because we can draw 3-3 to Manchester City and lose in the last minute to Liverpool. That's your reasoning. That's got nothing to do with the squad capability of beating Slavia Praga in the Conference League. And my point to prove was, yeah, we can draw at Manchester City at home in a very good game of football. But then a few weeks later, we draw to Bournemouth at home. And our goal was a penalty. So if we can draw to Manchester City, why can't we pick up better results against these weaker sides? What a ball. Beautiful from Kone, that. Why is the ref questioning that challenge? He very clearly wins the ball. They've scored here. Yeah. Fucking hell. This defence needs their heads rattled. You're saying we won't be Praga? I can guarantee you now we won't. Just like our team. Well, there you go. So Patterson's basically proven my point. Of yes, we can get a draw against City, we can just lose to Liverpool. But the fact that Brentford can still single-handedly get results against us proves my point. So is their goalkeeper better than ours? No, Ben, what kind of point to prove is that? That's poor. Because their goalkeeper isn't better than ours, they won't beat us. Because their midfield isn't better than ours, they won't beat us. Are Manchester United losing right fucking now? They might not be right now, but they were losing at half time to a fucking team from Cyprus. Are you telling me this Cyprus club's players are better than Manchester United's players? Because it's clearly fucking not. Manchester United have one of the richest squads in the world. Full of some of the best players you've seen play football. Casemiro, Cristiano Ronaldo. But they're losing to a team from Cyprus. They lost 4-0. Was it 4-0 in total, or was it 5 to Brentford? But then they go and beat Liverpool and Arsenal. So it's like, what point to prove is that? I know Manchester United aren't Newcastle, but I'm just trying to put that into the way you've explained the fact that we wouldn't lose to Slavia Praga in that way. Things happen in Europe that you've never seen before. Look at the runs Ajax have been on in the Champions League past few years. A run that Villarreal went on last season in the Champions League. Beating some huge clubs in Europe to get there. Put them in England, they're on bang average in Champions. Cambridge went better that, yeah. Just because they are richest doesn't mean they are a good team. Ben, don't try to argue the fact that I've just said this team from Cyprus have a worse outfield team, more starting 11 and everything, than Manchester United, pal. Because your argument, right, I might have complicated things here. Your argument was that Slavia Praga don't have a better goalkeeper, midfield, defence and attack than Newcastle. So that makes us a better team, apparently. This team from Cyprus we're beating Manchester United. But Manchester United have a better team. Every category in Manchester United's team is better than the Cyprus team. Just because you've seen the quality of the Ajax team? You think that Ajax team was good enough to reach the semi-finals? Because I don't. They took down Real Madrid to get the semi-finals of a Champions League. I think that game was the round of 16, but they took them out. And then they went even further on that. They didn't just get the quarterfinals, no, they went even further. It's one of the best runs in the Champions League we've seen. And I want to argue the fact that I think if Ajax made it to the final, they didn't lose to Spurs, I think they would have beaten Liverpool. Or at least given Liverpool a really good game in the final. Ajax could have had a Champions League 3 years ago. Were Madrid in their prime then, though? What? It's fucking Real Madrid. Doesn't matter if they were in their prime or not. It was an embarrassing game. 2 games. I don't like the point that you said, Ben. You're saying if a team has a worse team in total to a different team, then they're going to lose. It's not really how things work. Manchester United are winning now. Rashford's goal and an assist. So I'm going to say, I said United, it would be a massive mistake if they let go of Rashford, and it clearly fucking is. Well, would have been. Mate, Toure is insane. Maddison can't get the pass off. Oh, thought he wins it back, but the ref's calling a foul. Can you not just play on, please? Kone, what a save. I'll make some subs. Right, let's bring Target on, I reckon. Mighty Tell for Isak. Let's put Simons on for Edwards as well. Madrid have been shite for a while. They won the Champions League in 2018, mate. Oh wait, yeah, that's a point to prove. The season before they got knocked out of the Champions League to Ajax, they won the Champions League. They were current title holders. And they got knocked out by Ajax. You can't tell me you expected that Ajax team to first of all beat Real Madrid in the way that they did, and then move on to the semi-finals of a fucking Champions League, and deserved the final. Imagine how good that final would have been. Yeah. I honestly, I would have backed Ajax to beat them. I would have. The Ajax team was unreal. 9 out of 10 the better team wins. Do they though? Brighton Liverpool at the weekend. You would highly expect Liverpool to win that game. They have a better team. I think in all aspects on the pitch, in all their starting 11 positions, each to their own, Liverpool, like every single player on each of the positions are better than Brighton's players. But they draw 3-3. This isn't sounding like 9 out of 10 because Newcastle draw with Manchester City. City have the best team in the world in my opinion, but we draw 3-3 with them. Our squad's nowhere near the capabilities of Manchester City. Liverpool have a better squad than Manchester United. They lose to Manchester United. Oh, what a save. I thought it was going in. I thought it was bend again. That's one game. I've just proven my point though, Ben. I've listed many games. That wasn't just one game that I named. 40, mate. Fucking hell. I know you're 36, but Christ. You are shit. Mighty Tell. What a save. Yeah, let's get Willock on. Why not? Pen. Oh, the free kick to them. I don't know. It is a penalty. Give it my tell. Oh, he's missed it, hasn't he? He's hit the post and it's went in. Lucky. But it goes in anyway, 4-2. Thank you very much, King Power. It was nice to be here. Oh, mate. Simon has been beaten horrendously. We've got another goal. It's lucky that we got that fourth. Bloody hell. Last kick of the game, 4-3. These results happen a lot. Pat has a point there. These results do happen a lot. I think that's what we're trying to prove, Ben. It's not always just because a team has a better team on paper that they're going to win the game. Manchester United will probably go on to win this game now. But they were down at half time.
Just a couple of questions for you.
To a team from Cyprus. You named the Liverpool Brighton game. That was it. I also said Newcastle, Manchester City. And I said Ajax, Real Madrid.
Thanks, that'll...
Oh wait, didn't Villarreal knock out Bayern Munich from the Champions League last season? That ridiculously good Bayern Munich team. How's your day been? It's not been too bad, Jacob. It's not been too bad. Why is the top 6 always in the top 6? Have you not seen teams like West Ham make the top 6 recently? Leicester? They come out of nowhere. Did Leicester not win a fucking Premier League? It's like, come on. Right, we need to sort out contracts. Liverpool want Bruno. I can't sell him to a team like that. This season, could Newcastle break into the top 6? Yes. Could Brighton? Brighton? Where are Brighton in the league? Are they 4th? Can't it be 4th? There's no way Brighton are 4th, are they? Oh my fucking god, yes they are. Arsenal are top of the league. You'll tell me Arsenal have the best team on paper in the league. Brighton are 4th. Brighton are above Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool. Brighton are above Chelsea, Manchester United, Liverpool, which are teams that have consistently made top 6. Brighton could win anyone could really win the league. Everton could win the fucking league. Well, to be fair, Nottingham Forest can still win the league. Statistically, they can still win the league. They're not going to, obviously, but statistically they still can. This is the point we're trying to prove here, Ben. How many games into the season are we? So you're going to make that excuse? I honestly think form is the biggest factor in every league in the world. Form does have a massive factor, to be fair, yeah. I'll give you that. Right. I think it's going to be Isak in today. Tell dropped. Go with... How's Lenormand went up a rate and been injured? We are. Doesn't matter if I'm fucking -3. -3 my arse. Well, if Trippier is in though, I need to make him captain. There we go. Isak and Wilson back up front. I mean, look at this for instance. Fulham are above Liverpool in the league. You know? Brighton are in the top 4, not even 10 games into the season. Mate, look at the results Brighton have picked up this season. Look at the results, pal. Look at the fucking teams they've played and picked up the results. 3-3 at Anfield. 2-2 there last season, I'm pretty sure it was as well. They haven't lost at Anfield for 3 seasons now, I think. But they fucking beat them at Anfield. They ended Liverpool's like 64 unbeaten run at Anfield or something. Well, I think that was Burnley, but Brighton ended up doing it like shortly after. It's been like 3 years since Brighton last lost at Anfield, or it's 4 years. Because they've won there the past 3 seasons. Well, got points there last 3 seasons. Since Brighton finished top 4 this season, they don't because their team ain't good. And the fuck was we went from Newcastle prior to this? Because, Ben, you said the better team always wins, or 9 out of 10 times, but that clearly isn't a judging factor in this argument. Oh, Isak, welcome back, pal. 2-2. Welcome back, what a finish. Your argument doesn't really make that much sense. That was Burnley, but Brighton went, I think it was either the week after or something, and they ended up beating them 1-0 as well. Everton beat them. That Ancelotti Everton side. Right. New favourite flavour of Sneak Energy, Purple Storm. It takes over Strawberry Millions. I don't know which one. I think if I'm getting tubs for Christmas, it has to be Strawberry Millions and Purple Storm so far. Still a few flavours to go through, like. Isak, what a save. It's disrespectful to the establishment. Easy win. Or a ball. Ah, Bruno, mate, how about it? Just realised Leeds do have Ivan Toney up front, that's interesting. I was going to say, Brentford don't play him, wonder why he's went. What a first touch that is. It sets him up perfectly, straight Melier like. For the season, it'll be the same teams at the top of the league because the team is better on the other team is strengthened, which makes the team better than the team's what? Not necessarily, Ben, mate. You're telling me Sunderland had a better team than us when we got relegated from the Premier League? Now let this make sense. Bournemouth are going to get relegated this season, yep. We can all agree on that. They are going to get relegated. They got a point against us. At St James's Park as well. But we're apparently going to be this European side for next season, and Bournemouth are going to be a Championship side. They're going to get relegated. That point is like horrendous. The better team always win. Villarreal knocked Bayern Munich out of the Champions League last season. Like, what the fuck? You can't tell me Villarreal's side is so much better than Bayern Munich's side. It's nowhere near. Bournemouth aren't doing that week in, week out, though, are they? Well, to be fair, they did beat Nottingham Forest. They did get a point against Wolves, and they got a point against Newcastle. Also, it was when Chelsea had Higuain, so I don't know how long ago this is, but they did beat Chelsea like 5-1 at home. But Chelsea's side's so much better than Bournemouth's, so therefore Chelsea should win that game. But no, they lost like 5-1. Well, it was 5-0. Might be more than 5, might be 6. Kone, oh my god, rattles the crossbar. 1-0 up at half time. Goldbridge got sacked on his career mode. No fucking way. You aren't seeing Villarreal beat massive teams every season, 9 out of 10 teams. That one... What? They aren't beating massive teams, apparently. Oh, Maxi, mate. Tony. I knew Tony would be the fucking forgiven one. Lost the ball with 4-0 it was. 4-0 there. Ben, your point is horrendous. Like, your point before was absolutely hit. Like, that was sickening to see. So because we'll go back to the Slavia Praga one. Because Slavia Praga don't have better players than Newcastle, therefore Newcastle win. That's basically what your point was. It's a load of shit. I can guarantee you now, if we made the Conference League, we would get knocked out of the Conference League by fucking Anderlecht or something. I could guarantee it. Oh, Wilson, that's lovely. Back on his scoring levels. No bother, Ben, mate. No bother. Go and watch some YouTube. Go and watch Villarreal beat Bayern Munich. No, I like having conversations about football when they're genuine. I mean, I do understand you. It's like, right, Manchester City are going to be playing Watford at the weekend. It's like, it's basically 10 out of 10 times Manchester City are going to be Watford, aren't they? But you've got games like this in football, like these rare appearances where Villarreal knock out Bayern Munich of the Champions League, Porto knocked Juventus out. So you have games like this. Isak, oh, that's ridiculous. Stop it, Isak. Please say he actually stays healthy, because now I do want to keep him. So many topics to talk about. Well, yeah, to be fair, there's like different categories you can go into. This one always gets brought up in the streams of who's like the best defender of all time, and I always say Van Dijk. I back up my point very well, and people back up their point of saying like Maldini or something. It's like, yeah, like fair enough. I can't argue against your point. If it's literal false, though, you can obviously argue. It's like Newcastle didn't get taken over. It's like, well, that is false because we did. So you can argue about that. But, yeah. Maldini or Ramos for me. See? But, like, I can back up my points for Van Dijk. Because the way I look at it as actual defending goes, and the art of defending, I think Van Dijk does it the cleanest and the best. But career-wise, Maldini and Sergio Ramos especially has had a much better career than a lot of just players in general. I mean, Ramos has had a ridiculous career, like trophy-wise, amount of Champions Leagues, La Ligas. Van Dijk hasn't. But I feel as pure defending, he is the best player to ever do it. But obviously, career-wise, he isn't. It's like Alan Shearer is the Premier League's top goal scorer. I think he's the best striker to ever play in the Premier League. But then you've got people saying like as forwards go like Thierry Henry and that. Oh dear. I knew Tony would score. He had to eventually.
Goal for Leeds United, number 9, Ivan.
Right, let's bring Tell on for Wilson, I think. Bring Mudryk on, rare appearance. Come on, my target. (3-1) United. I'm gonna guess Martial, you know. No, he scored the second. Isak, hat-trick hero. Welcome back, son. 4 goals in 2 games. He's back. Now watch him get a job. Rashford, get in. You know what, I'm happy it's Rashford. It's against a team from Cyprus, but regardless of the fact he's got 2 goals and 1 assist in that game of football. It'll prove everyone wrong. Make everyone look at him differently now. Go on, 2 race on. Tell, what a pass, Bruno. He's like, that's a foul, that. He's been pushed in the back. Has to be a foul. Save. Tommy Scott's in 6th form. What? I thought he was working. So work clearly didn't go well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was like an apprentice or something. Oh, you can't blow the whistle there. Regardless of that, Alexander Isak hat-trick. Amazing. He's had to go back a year. What? How's he had to go back a year? You can't just fail a job and then you go back a year. Eh? That's crazy. It's funny as fuck, though. That was actually a crease. But I was one of the time. Isn't it 12? Fucking hell. Mate. Tommy Scott, eh? Forgot he was a thing, to be fair. Ah, the last thing I heard from him, he was like, he got an apprenticeship at his dad's place or something. If Fiorentina beat Hearts, I get 80 quid. Wait, is this on a bet? I'd definitely bet that, mate. That's ridiculous. How did... It's... Oh, wait, I thought it was 3, sorry. How are bets like that a thing? What are, realistically, like, the chances of Hearts beating Fiorentina? The only thing Hearts have going for them is that they're playing at home. Wait, let's have a look at Fiorentina's squad. Surely they don't lose. They've got good forwards. Surely they don't lose that. How do bets like that exist? I'd want to know like the actual chances of Hearts beating Fiorentina. Like the actual, like, what do you call, like the ratio aspect or whatever. I'd love to know. Right, we're going to end that episode there then, people. We are 2 games away from the January transfer window, which is good. Because Bruno will probably be leaving us, and we're going to be bringing in a replacement. It depends what that replacement is, really. I mean, we've got Edson Alvarez here. I don't know if he's going to be good enough, to be honest with you. We'll have to see. Anyway, look at that. I will after the stream. It's been a good stream, people. Thank you so much for the support. We will be back tomorrow. I'll announce what time it'll be in the morning. We'll just see. It should be a longer stream, obviously, with it being a Friday. I don't think I'll be working Saturday either, so we can stay up later. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Peace.